New York, and we're so happy to have him. Please welcome Jake Hay!
Thanks, everybody. I moved to New York. I'm actually from Florida, from the news. That's where I'm from. I don't even have to look up why. I just know we were in the news. Manatee had stand your ground law today. Tried to come up on them or something. But yeah, a lot of people know Florida as where old people go to retire. That's what it's known for. But it's so much more than that. It's also where young people go to give up. It's an option. Like, people are like, yeah, you turn 65, you move down to Florida. You can also be 35 and just be like, you know what, I'm done with this rat race. I heard about a bar where they race rats. And you move down to Florida, it's great. They don't even try and get you to come. I want some ads. Like, Florida, come on down here. These iguanas ain't gonna breed themselves. Get your ass down here, come try it out. But yeah, no, I live in New York. It's it is what it is. It's all right. Here's a good New York thing. I was on the train recently. I was talking to my mom, and I don't know any other way to put this. Somebody had shit on the train. That happens too often. And I'm just on the phone with my mom, so I say, Mom, I think I have to call you back. I think somebody shit on this train. And then what my sweet Southern mother said to that was, she goes, "Oh, that should be illegal." She said, "should be." Like she thinks it's not illegal already to shit on the train. It's crazy. My mom thinks New York City is a lawless nightmare where you can shit on trains. And she's not that wrong. She's not that far off of what it is. And so I have this theory. I think you can tell everything you need to know about New York City as a place by what they do remind you is illegal to do when you ride public transit there. And it's on the bus. If you ever ride a New York City bus, every 3 to 5 minutes, a reminder comes on. Just a reminder that it's illegal to fight the bus driver. That's New York. Shit wherever you want. Just don't fight the bus driver, okay? Come on. That's it. It's a real announcement. And the first time you hear it, you're on the bus, and you're kind of like, who was going to fight the bus driver? And then you take a good look at the bus and you're like, oh yeah, there's some contenders. Yeah, some people in line for the belt. This guy's probably got a title shot in him. Take the bus if they can let him. It's such a weird announcement because it comes on and it's just hello, just a reminder, the bus driver is protected under New York state law. Assaulting the bus driver is a felony. It could just be a reminder to not assault people, but it's extremely not that. It's just about the bus driver. The tone is very much like, listen, you're on the bus, you're gonna need to fight. We get that. We understand. That's fine. Did you pay your fare? Fight your man. That's okay. As long as the card made the noise, fight the guy. That's just fine. Just don't fight him. He's got to drive the Coliseum. Come on. Leave this man out of it. That's the stance they've taken. It's insane. And I hear this announcement every day of my life. I hear that I'm not allowed to fight the bus driver. I take the bus to work. He's my forbidden fruit of my life right now. I can't fight him. And I didn't realize how many times I had heard it till I was in another city. I was just in Cincinnati not that long ago, and I rode a public bus. And I got on the bus, and the bus driver greeted me. He was like, how you doing? How's your day? And I was like, don't talk to me. What is this? It's a public bus. And he's completely vulnerable. He's just driving a big old bus. In New York, they keep behind this riot shield of a door, like they're the Pope of the bus. And this guy in Cincinnati just driving the big old bus, greeting everybody, and then I'm just sitting back there, and there's no reminder coming on. So then the only thing going through my head is just, I think I can fight the bus driver. It's legal here. It's like a when in Rome situation. The old swipe or no swiping. It's like, they didn't say I couldn't. Might as well fight them. I had the worst interaction with a panhandler I've ever had recently. Like a guy asking for money. We've all been there. And this guy was different because, we've all been there. It's usually someone, and they kind of tell you what hardships they're going through, and then they ask you for money, and that's what it is. But this guy had streamlined the process. What he was doing is he was just walking up to people downtown, and he would just go, "Hey, can I have some money?" Which is just a polite robbery. It's just like a robbery with manners, like an optional, "Do you want to be robbed?" No, okay. And so people were finding it very easy to be like, "No, you can't have any money." But he was prepared for this because he had a big closer. He would go, "Well, kill yourself." And they would move on. It was insane. And here's the thing, he wasn't like, "Well, the whole block heard that." He would ask somebody, say, "Kill yourself," and then ask the person right next to him. Like clearly within earshot of the "kill yourself" that just happened seconds ago. So he's kind of just kill yourself in his way down the block. You can hear him coming. And he goes to this group of businessmen who are sitting right in front of me. They're all wearing suits. They're like clearly on a lunch break or something. And he goes up to these guys and he goes, "Hey, can I have some money?" And they're like, "Sorry, man, we only have credit cards." And he goes, "Well, kill yourself." And then he goes to where I'm sitting, doesn't ask me for money, just goes, "Kill yourself," and walks off. He walks off. And my mind is racing. I'm like so offended. I'm like, what, does he just think I don't have money? What is this? What's going on here? I'm so mad. And then he turns back, and I can see it all right there in his face. That's not what happened. He didn't make a judgment call. It's right there. He's very embarrassed because he realizes he forgot to ask me for money first. You know, you got to do a good kill yourself rhythm. Dropped it a little early. And we're dealing with what has clearly been established as the world's biggest optimist. He's leaving no stone unturned. He's asking every single person. So he looks back and he kind of like sizes it up and he walks back to me. And this is what he goes. He goes, "Sorry about earlier." You know, just wipes the slate clean. We start anew. And then he's just like, "Can I have some money?" And I'm like, "No, man." He goes, "You know what's coming." All right, that's it for me, folks. Take care. Have a good night. Thank you.